The short clip you're about to watch is an amateur recording of Wizkid making a promise to Wizkid FC at his Abuja concert in December 2019.
Because I promised you guys in 2020, Wizkid is dropping 5 new albums for you guys. Yeah, 2019, I spent a lot of time hanging out with Zion, you know? So now, I said, can I sing to the beautiful ladies in the house tonight?
5 albums in 1 year, even at that point, seemed unlikely. Today it seems impossible. His fans world over would relish the opportunity to listen to just 1 album, but even that doesn't seem to be forthcoming. After first announcing in a tweet months earlier, Wizkid discussed his next album in a chat with Tim Westwood backstage after his amazing Afro Republic concert in May 2018.
Big love, man. New album coming soon. Wizkid, new stuff.
So what's the story with the new album, man? Because you normally break off like
the new album is called Made in Lagos.
Right.
Wizkid, Made in Lagos, that's all. 10 tracks, no features, straight Wizkid.
Even though he had once announced that Made in Lagos would be the name of the Starboy Crew EP, which never happened, Made in Lagos was now set to be the name of Wizkid's next album, and it would, according to him, feature no guest appearances. Fans were excited, they couldn't wait. In the months that followed, Wizkid made a couple more announcements about the album, even announcing that the album after Made in Lagos would be named Zion after the name of his third child. 2018 ended, and even though Wizkid FC may have been satisfied with Wizkid for pulling off arguably the biggest ever attendance for an event of its caliber for the Made in Lagos concert in Lagos, there was no album, and as 2019 approached, they were more optimistic but found themselves waiting again.
Tunes, I'm not really push my fans like that. Enemies.
In March 2019, he raised the level of anticipation by several notches as he sampled a few songs on his Instagram Live, revealing that the album structure had changed and would now feature guest appearances that include Tenny, Burna Boy, Shady, and DJ Consequence. In an interview published online by Red TV on the 1st of July 2019, Wizkid again hyped up the album.
I would want my fans to know something for sure. That my next album is probably gonna be one of my best albums ever, but it's not gonna be my best album. I don't know if you get that. You get that? I said, have it in your head. My next album is definitely gonna be one of my best albums, but it's not gonna be my best album.
And then in October 2019, Wizkid assured us that the album was now ready when he tweeted, "Killer Tunes, a great man, love you my bro, I appreciate you for everything, y'all follow Killer Tunes, and show him love for everything, man, finished my album." December 2019 came and he didn't drop the album, but instead released the highly critiqued Soundman Volume 1 EP, but did speak more about the album, or rather albums, at his Abuja concert, and then tweeted on Christmas Eve that after the Made in Lagos album, he will be giving us one last album as Wizkid, suggesting that he might be switching his performance name, possibly to Wiz.
Please me, baby. Yeah. Say come on, girl. Say come on, girl. Say come on, girl. Come on, girl. Tunes, I said we got some real Wizkid fans in the house tonight.
Yeah! In January 2020, he again pledged to us the Made in Lagos album, promising us the album and tour. But then in mid-February, Wizkid told us that he's working on the same album that he had told us he had finished back in October 2019. Sighed. When an eager fan asked Mr. Ayo Balogun how much longer we'd have to wait for the album, Wiz responded by telling him that he plays the album every day. If the Made in Lagos album eventually drops sometime soon, it will be Wizkid's debut album under the Starboy imprint if we consider the sounds from the Other Side project an EP, as Wizkid many times described it. That's incredible when you consider the fact that Wizkid moved from EME to Starboy immediately after the release of his sophomore album Ayo, released all the way back in September 2014. Now, right before coronavirus came to town, we got in touch with a few peeps and asked them how excited they were about the Made in Lagos project.
Are you sure this time I will drop it? It's been promising to drop for how long?
I mean, I wouldn't say like I have a particular scale of expectations, but as you know, Wizkid has always dropped hits back to back.
Trust me, no, definitely. Wizkid is dropping an album. It's coming with a lot of vibe. It's coming with a lot of rhythm. I know these days people sell a lot of rhythm than lyrics, than the content itself, but then there's still a lot of good content out there, trust me.
He's Wizkid. He's a cancer brother. It'll be awesome.
I don't know, at least if he has become proper, nice collaboration, who works on every lyrics and everything, man, I think 9 over 10. But if it's just him doing it all throughout the whole album, I think it's going to be a 6 over 10 for you. Because even the EP dropped for me, I don't know, I rate it at 4 over 10.
I'll rate it a 10. I mean, he's a Niger guy, so I mean we have to give them like the credit. So we rate it a 10. So if he falls short, hopefully he doesn't, so be it. But I mean, we just have to give him the best of the best.
I think he's going to drop a remarkable project that will be well promoted, that will once again raise the Afrobeat flag, raise it to a bigger stage, to a bigger platform internationally.
But I know that when it comes to Wiz, he delivers. Wizkid is a raw, talented artist. He's not a seasonal artist of, up Nepa, down Nepa. You get what I mean? Wizkid is good at what he does.
Wizkid gives us good music every time. Whether you feel like it's not good music, just give it a month, you will know it's good music. So that's it.
Wizkid FC is eager, so why has Wizkid been holding back the album? Could it be that the suits at RCA Records Sony Music International have not been impressed with his submissions for approval, or is there more to this story? For many, the answer to that question is less important than Wizkid finally announcing that his new album is here. Until then, however, we wait.
So, you love me so much to me, oh, my love. So, you give me love and never see, oh, my love. So, you love me so much to me, oh. Yo, big man, why are you smiling at me? I'm singing to the girl. Stop! Run that next one, let me see if you have some real Wizkid fans, baby. Do I never see that? Say what?
We sure hope you enjoyed this video. For more entertaining video content such as behind the scenes of music videos and movies, music concerts, premieres, interviews, and exclusive gists, subscribe now to our YouTube channel Goldmyne TV and be unleashed into a world of super excitement.